They've actually been solid with paint, and then left solid for 2-3 days, maybe a week or two, and then trodden on, and then, you know, away we go. So they've lasted very well. So, having got the light shade on, I can start putting in a bit of dark there. I'll come back to the tree later on. Just get some of these darks in there. And do the same with the other side. Do a little bit of work now on these two gents. Dark side of this left-hand guy's back, just the light's on the other side. So I'm constantly thinking, where's the light coming from? How can I get the contrast? Capturing a bit of light, because the light's coming from the side, on the front of his jerkin. Darker trousers. And the other one is facing towards us, so a lot of his body's going to be in light, in dark. Left leg's going to be in dark, right leg's going to be less so. Now I want to capture a little bit of light on the right hand side of this guy's right leg. At the moment I've got light against light, no contrast, therefore no impact. So I made the decision to darken up the wall behind him. That's probably a little bit too much, fade it out. Alright, and can you see that straight away what I've done there is I've captured that light on the, perhaps a little bit too much of it, on the, on the right side of his leg. Okay?
Can you say that again, please?
Yep.
I didn't understand.
Right. I wanted, because the light's coming from the right hand side, that right leg I wanted to have a little bit, make it light, because it's capturing the light. But originally there, the wall on the cottage behind him was completely light. There was no hardly any tone at all. So it was light against light. Therefore no contrast, therefore no definition. So what I've done now is I've put a little bit of tone on the wall behind him to capture that light on his trouser. Okay. Yeah. The one on the right was a little bit like a gorilla, but that's okay. Good. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit more tone. Bigger brush. I want to do this tree next, and I want just a little bit more tone behind it. I'll use quite a high tone. Okay. Whilst that's drying, I'll just put a little bit more definition down here. A few flicky bits for vegetation and plant life and so on. Over here too. Again, when you're doing this sort of tonal painting, it's a great opportunity to do a lot of negative and positive painting. You have light areas and dark areas defined by light areas. So especially for grasses and things like that. Right, that's damp, that's all right. Let's attack that tree. Now this is well in the foreground, so it's going to be quite warm and dark. Just started off. The light side here on the photograph is on the right, on the left-hand side, which is away from the light that's coming elsewhere. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm just putting this on to start off with. I'll come back and darken up and go stickier later on. If you make an incorrect choice in that you put tones on which are too dark straight away, and therefore you don't have enough strength to get the contrast you want. You can, as I say, perhaps take a bit of tone off just to help. Okay, so that's a start. I'll tell you what, I'm going to reverse that because I've got a nice dark side to the back end of the cottage there, so I'm going to make that right hand side of the tree light because it is actually facing the light anyway, coming from elsewhere. And it's an opportunity that I've got there just to get that contrast. There, that's better. Alright, so again, this is making a decision, not based on the photograph. The photograph shows that the right hand side of the tree there is dark, but at that end of the cottage is dark. So again, no contrast. Yet over here, the from this right hand side, so it's just the way that the light's coming in the photograph. So I'm making an artistic decision here to keep all the light coming from the right hand side, and by making this right hand side of the tree light, I can put that against the dark side of the cottage. There, look, just use a clean brush and take it off, alright, and then go back in again and make the left hand side, which is not what the photograph shows, make the left hand side dark. There, do you see that? Alright, so I have moved away from the photograph. Make that choice for yourself, based on the need for impact. You've got to be in control of it, not the photograph. You've got to make that decision for yourself. And remember, at the end of the day, it is just a bit of paper. Right? It's not the end of the world. So if it goes wrong, well, you know. Okay. Now, I can make that dark side of the the light hand side of the tree even lighter, not by taking tone off, but by darkening the dark beside it. There we go, look. And the effect is, there, look, that defines that side of the tree even further. Do you see that? If you make a dark darker, then the light beside it becomes lighter, automatically. It's how your brain, how your eyes work. Now, I've got a difficult decision here because the left hand side, I've made the left hand side of the tree dark. If I continue this dark side of the wall, that should be dark as well. So, alright, I'm going to have to compromise there a little bit. I could probably cover that up with a bit of foliage, but I'll just make that side of the cottage darker. And let it fade out. I won't bring it right up. Okay. I put these branches on a bit too quick. They're a bit fuzzy, but that's all right. Okay. Now, I'm going to tackle the right hand side very quickly. I won't finish this off. I'm going to wet that first of all. I'll use my rock brush again. Just wet that. It's so dry and morbid at the moment. Everything's going off very, very quickly. I want to capture the light on the roof on the right hand side, and the way to do that is to put a dark beside it. Right. Okay. I've captured the cottage now. I could do a bit more detail work. In fact, I will do a bit more detail. What I'll do is I'll put... Oops, it's a bit too dark. Put some shadow across there to break that up. And then to finish off,
I'll try and get them to run up a bit.
right, as I say, I think that's as far as I'll go with that. I could put more detail in. There's some brickwork I could do as well. I might go back in and just make the people a little bit more dark. But that exercise doesn't take a lot of time, really. You can do it with any picture, and it's a good, if you just can't think of what to do, what to paint on Thursday evening, just take a picture and take one colour and do a tonal exercise. It's just very, very good practice. Okay, folks, thank you very much.
Thank you.